Is this the first switch? Let's try it. Let's see what happens.
Cause I'm the son of a third generation farmer. I've been married 10 years.
Second switch. Let's see. Maybe this one will work this time. Nope. Okay, the third switch. Let's see. Maybe the third switch will really work this time. Let's see.
You heard us first on the biggest podcast. Here we go. Let's see what I sound like.
Alright, that's weird. I don't know.
Right, talk. So say something.
Hey, yo, hello, check 1, 2, 3. Yes, hello.
Okay. So, say some more.
You know what to say? I'm totally speechless right now.
And now, we're back with the next big thing in internet broadcasting and podcasting. Get ready for the ride of a lifetime with The Switch.
You can buy it, human poop, and put it on your vegetable garden.
I still want to know about that poop on the vegetable garden. How's it? I'm going to say that every show you watch. It's going to be like my classic intro. How's it going, Michael Ball?
Hello, sir. How are you?
Back for day 2 on a Monday. How's your... Oh, it's Monday, huh? Ugh, yuck.
Oh, well, you know, Monday, you just got to go with it, and you just got to think that, you know, crazy things can happen. Just come along for the ride, and it's
That's
Monday,
the old one.
That's the old one, isn't it? Yes. I thought I'd bring that back up to remind you of some of the old sayings we used to have.
Oh, what a good show. What a good show. We should play some of the bloopers from that show at some point.
Well, that's something we could do at some point. We've got plenty of bloopers from
right?
the old
Have you
show.
been adding to any of those?
Some point. And then, of course, we're going to have, hopefully, even last show we had a few bloopers already. So it has begun. Bloopers for the Switch are being collated as we speak. So, of course, tonight there won't be any because we are such professionals.
Yeah, right. Speak for yourself.
Shall I say what we're having on the show, Ivan?
Yeah, go ahead.
All right, so basically, on the last show, we did say we're going to do a few things we never got around to doing. We're going to have the prank call topic of the Switch, which includes a little call I made to Asda. I'm going to quickly see if I can find some more Strange Bit news. Cool. Do you have anything your side? What do you have, Ivan?
Me, no. I did my bit yesterday.
You run out of ideas. Well, I'm sure we've got plenty of things.
And
to
it's
keep
barely
going.
day 2, isn't that a bitch?
I know. And after a big break as well, already out of. No, I'm joking. But we'll find plenty of things, and also maybe at some point we can play some of the funny. I did do some very odd and funny sound. I can't describe them, but some odd sound clips. Including one where I was looking for Ivan and you
want to play one of those now?
Yeah, if you,
that's my favorite. I don't know if you can
find them all, but they're pretty funny. They're well worth a play. And just to say that we are now going to, if people have got song requests, you can contact us on Twitter at the Switch Pod.
Oh, the Switch Pod.
And get in touch with us, and we'd love to hear from you, and hopefully we can interact in some way on the show.
I have to play it.
Oh,
no. Because it's so funny.
Oh, dear. What kind of flight was that? Oh, luckily they had a parachute. Now, where the hell am I?
That does not sound like El Paso.
No. I'm not sure, but I don't think this is El Paso. Oh, good. Well, I better find some directions, but before I do that, I'm going to take a leak. Here we are.
You should have recorded.
I redone the audio for this next bit, I know.
You've what?
I should have redone the audio for this bit.
I know, yeah. You still can, shit.
Oh, I could do, yeah.
You could do
Too late now, though.
You could do a Meets Yoda Part 2.
Oh, I suppose, yeah. I'm not sure, but I don't think this is El Paso.
Away, put your weapon
mean you no harm?
That's not a weapon. That's just my cock.
I am wondering, why are you here?
Well, I'm trying to find my friend Ivan, and I'm stuck here. My plane's crashed. This isn't El Paso, is it?
You should have said my starship has crashed.
Where am I? Can you help me?
You seek
Ivan! Who the hell are you, anyway?
That was
help
me.
do I get? Yes.
Right.
Find your friend?
So you're an odd-looking fellow. You look like the result of a sexual encounter between the Incredible Hulk and a gremlin.
No. Stay and help you, I will.
Weird.
Soon you will be with him. I will help you not.
It's just a cough. Don't worry about it.
Do not.
I've got this tape recorder here, and I've got this new jingle for Ivan. Wackhead was supposed to appear on the biggest podcast, but never bothered to do so.
Still
I
disappointed
made a revised
today.
jingle. Check it out. See
Still
what you think.
waiting.
I'm still. Well, he can't now.
The highlight of
Sometime in the next 10 years.
for the biggest podcast on the internet is coming up. Wackhead Simpson will be interviewed on the biggest podcast on the internet soon.
Maybe sometime, but doubt it.
Your name has been pulled out of a hat and you are going to stand in line
That's
to win a whole
probably
bunch
why
of
he
chickens.
did.
How does that make you feel?
If you've got any questions you'd like to ask, please email them to ivanfeg@gmail.com.
Which is your favorite euphemism for throwing up? Is it losing your lunch or shouting groceries?
Wackhead Simpson
Possibly.
on the biggest podcast on the internet.
We're gonna shout my
Stay tuned.
groceries.
If you have only one eye, do you think you could still get double vision from drinking too much?
I like that.
You weren't impressed? Oh well, I don't really care. There's a dog over there. Let's have a look. It's got a collar on it, and it says Regina. That's Ivan's dog. You can help me find him. Right, I'm off. Goodbye, you overgrown muppet.
You must not go.
You must not go.
I forgot about. I've not heard that for a long time. Actually, I'm glad you still got that one.
Oh man.
Oh dear. How is Regina? How's your dog doing?
Good. She's good. She's still hanging.
That's
hanging
good.
in there. Hanging in there. Yeah.
Regina's cool.
By the way, for you guys, sorry this is in mono. Everything we're playing here when we're playing stuff live is in mono.
Okay, will it come out stereo when you've done what you're doing, or what?
No.
How does it work out?
Nah, it's just gonna be mono. Unfortunately, just the way I'm set up, I need to get a better. I need to reconfigure this thing for stereo. Actually,
But will the music come out in stereo?
yeah,
Oh, that's all right.
because we're not actually recording the music.
So the
being
only things
played.
that. So what about that clip though? So that was played through as an MP3. Would that be? So is it just us speaking that's mono?
Us speaking is mono, and everything we play while we're recording us speaking.
I see.
So like
okay.
the pranks will come out in mono. Everything we play live,
Okay.
which sucks.
Well, that's all right. We'll sort that
Get
out.
it reconfigured. Maybe I can reconfigure this thing or something. I don't know.
Yeah.
But anyway, all right. Well,
Huh? Didn't hear a word you said there. You went, hey, I. I didn't hear what you said then. That was. What was it? You went, well, was it? How was your day? What did you say?
I don't know what I said.
I'm not. I'm digging myself in further. I better shut up now. Do you want to repeat the question because I'm lost?
I didn't. I don't know what I said.
All right, because I don't know either. Oh God! Show 2, lost it 2.
All right, let's track us something. Shall we have some Oasis or something? You wanna pick something?
No, love Oasis, yeah, please.
What do you want?
Some might say, please.
Oh, we haven't played Oasis in a while.
Yeah.
Some might say. Oopsies.
Love Oasis.
Just not finding it. Hold on here. Oh, because I have the parlor tones. There we go.
Can I just say, as you're listening to that, or finding it rather, just how sad I am that so many great artists have died since we finished doing the biggest podcast in.
And this
I think
year
it was around
alone. This
October, November was it? It was quite a long time ago now, but it's been quite a dramatic time in sort of music as well as media in general. We've lost people like Prince, David Bowie, and it's quite a tough time. So maybe at some point we should play a song as a tribute to some of the great artists that we've lost.
Like what?
Oh, I don't know. Do you like David Bowie? Anything on there
sure.
that you quite like?
Ground control to Major Tom.
Well, maybe at some point we give him a go, or give that a play. That's quite a good song.
I need to get some David Bowie, actually.
I have got some. I've got all the greatest hits at some point.
Does that include Ground Control?
Yeah.
I love that song. All right. Well, here is your Oasis, some might say.
Good song.
Oh, yeah, it's pretty good. You're okay. Ooh. Here
No.
The Switch. What are we gonna... I don't even know what I'm calling the station as of this recording. Obviously, by the first, it will have a name, but... What the hell are we calling the station? Oh! Guy said K-I-M-B. Ivan Mike Ben. I-M-B. K-I-M-B.
K-I-M-B. Yeah.
Right? I thought it sounded alright.
K-I-M-B. That sounds quite cool. I like that. That sounds good.
Good one, Guy. Yeah, so K-I-M-B. There you go. Here I'm going to K-I-M-B in the Switch.
Nice one.
Yeah.
Sorted.
Alright, Oasis right there with Some Might Say, request by Michael Ball, and you know what, he's getting too much attention now. I mean, giving him a request is already giving him too much, but now we're gonna play a prank that he made. God, Michael Ball, you're getting it all today, aren't you?
I'm so lucky. What can I say?
Alright, well, so this is a prank to where? What did you do?
A British supermarket, and if you listen to it, it's actually the same lady that I've spoken to before. I recognised her voice.
Do you have the other prank? We could probably play.
I do. They're all. I can chuck those on Dropbox in a second if you want for familiarity. Up to you.
Actually, I might have that one. Which one is that? I don't know. Anyway, here you go. Oh, sorry.
Hi, and thanks for calling After Portsmouth. If you know the extension you want, please dial it now.
Oh, pardon me. Did you push 0?
I can't remember what I pressed now.
Portsmouth, Andrea speaking. How can I help?
Hello, love. Can I speak to your electrical department, please?
Can I speak to what, sorry?
Is it your electrical department, please?
Oh, I'm not sure who'd be best to speak to, because we come through to opticians. We're not very good bear with me, and I'll see who we can...
I rang the opticians on purpose.
Oh. Wait, you rang who?
The opticians on purpose,
opticians.
just because it's the wrong... Yeah.
That's hilarious.
Tracy speaking. How can I help?
Hello there. Is that the electrical department?
It is, yes. How can I help?
Hello there. What if you can help me? I've got a switch. It's called the switch. Basically, I've got a switch, and I need to see whether you've got switches for sale there.
Switches?
Yeah.
Light switches?
Yeah, switch. Basically, I've got a switch, but I don't know what's going on, but there's a real problem with it. It's just not working right.
Right.
And it's having an effect on my home surround system, because basically, when I
your psyche.
when I turn on the switch, I get this sound coming out of my amplifier. Do you have some sort of... And I don't know... I mean, actually...
Damn, you should have had a sound effect.
Let me just give you an example, because
you do.
Have you ever heard this? Let me just give this...
You're awesome.
Okay, hang
I
on a
love
second.
you, yeah.
Hey, are you breaking up? Are you there?
Yeah.
Hello? Hello?
She's gone.
Hello?
Oh, sorry, there, you're back there. It's kind of... I don't know what's going on. Do you have switches?
Let me just check for you.
Thank you very much.
Sorry to keep you waiting.
No,
No. Would you like me to put you through to Heaven, because they may do them?
Can you put me straight through?
Yeah, absolutely.
Oh, thank you very much.
Throw.
Thank you. That'd be
No
great.
worries.
Thank
Bye-bye.
you.
You should have said it. Can you put me straight through?
I should have done, yeah.
Yeah, next time.
If you're a customer, press 1.
Oh, sorry.
Okay, hold on. So now they sent
But
you
I
where?
gave up then, basically. When I
you-
got through to another switchboard again, I thought I was going to go straight through to another person. But I couldn't be bothered to press 3 and press
you
5.
should have kept going. You should have just hit 11111.
Oh, maybe. But I just I did chuck in a sound effect, though. I thought
That was
the
great.
comedy.
That was beautiful. I like
Thank you. That's it. And Tracy speaking, she's the one we've had before. I recognise her voice. You know, some of my calls haven't...
I don't know if
always-
we've ever played that one.
well, that's a brand new one I did today. But
No,
I mean,
I'm
we
saying
have...
the one that she's featured in before.
Oh, I can find it for you. If
Do you
can
know,
bear
do you
me a
know which
second.
one it is? Yeah, should we play a track? We can play a track.
Yeah, will you play a track and I'll see if I can quickly find one. If you want to hear Tracy again.
Yeah, why not?
Okay, cool.
Sounds good. What the hell? Let's have a little bit of Atreyus's lead sails and paper anchor. Stay tuned to the switch on KIMB. You're gonna have to get used to that. All right, that's Atreyu and lead sails, paper anchor. Yeah, here on the switch. Michael Ball with me. What up, Ball?
Hello, sir.
Oh yeah, you don't know what up.
We
but
wanted
yeah.
to continue this. It's actually unlikely, but Tracy at Asda, who we just spoke to, when I did this call today, I recognised her voice from a previous call, which I did about 2 years ago. Using we featured something on the show called Speech Jammer, which is a weird app where you can actually put headphones into your ears, and when you hear your voice, it's because it bounces back at you.
Yeah.
It makes your own voice sound odd.
It's
and so we had the
man.
idea of calling Aisha in Portsmouth, speaking to lovely Tracy, and seeing if I can ask her some questions with my voice just sounding weird, or at least more weird than normal. So this was the first call to the lovely Tracy, and see what you think.
Of course, we just played the second call earlier.
That's right.
And of course, we will play the third call soon.
And the fourth and the fifth.
Yeah.
Welcome to Asda Portsmouth. If you know the extension number you require, please dial it now.
We're connecting your call. Please hold.
Good afternoon, Asda Stores in Portsmouth. Tracy speaking. How may I help you?
Oh, hello there. I'm just coming into your area, and can I just have your
You
address?
sound like you're on drugs, man.
11 Summers Road.
Hang on a second. Let me just get a pen. 11 Summers Way.
She must think you're stoned.
No.
Summers Road, yeah. Did you want
11
the
Summers
postcode?
Road. Can I have the rest of the address, please?
Yeah. It's the Bridge Centre,
The Bridge Centre, Portsmouth. And
PO1,
PO1
1SL.
1SL.
Yeah.
Okay, great. Can you put me through to your electrical centre, please?
Yeah, if you could hold the line.
Thank
for
you
me,
very
sir.
much. Thank you.
Love the music.
Music video.
Hello there. Is that the electrical department?
It is, yes.
Hello there. I wonder if you can help me. Do you sell TVs?
We do, yeah.
Oh, great. I was just looking to get a new TV, but I wonder what sort of types you have. Do you have plasma or what's it called? LCD? Or what do you have in your store?
We don't do plasmas in this one.
Okay.
We do like LCD or HD ready ones.
Oh, okay. So how come you don't? Is the plasma just not there?
Yeah, we haven't got the space. We got it all online, or we got the Haven't store. Got more variety.
Okay. So what screens do you have?
Oh God.
The biggest we got, I think, is 46, and that's a Samsung one, and that's 549.
Okay. And what's the smallest you have?
About 15-inch.
Okay.
The Polaroid made that one.
Right, and what makes do you have?
We do Polaroid, Sharp, or Samsung, or LG, or what one did I say? Yeah, Samsung, LG.
Okay, do you have LG?
Yeah.
That's the ones. That's where they say life's good, isn't it? Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. All right. I've got
Sound like
another
a
query for you.
You sound like you're 87.
Oh, no.
Okay.
Sorry, but to keep you waiting.
She
I've
probably
got a
thinks
new
you're on
iPhone,
oxygen or something.
It's got the wrong connection port. It's too small. Do you have the smaller ones?
Huh?
Why is she still on the phone?
I know! She's still on the phone.
We haven't got any iPhone accessories here. That'd be the Haven't store as well.
Oh, okay. I'll double check that. Thank you very much for your time.
All right then. That's all right. Bye.
Bye.
You know why she was? You know why she was still on the phone? Because she felt sorry for you. I bet.
No, she's probably not allowed to put the phone down. That's what I reckon it is. Now, one little bit of trivia. The new call I did today, I asked for Tracy in electrics, and she answered. In this call, I got put through to electrics from Tracy.
By Tracy, so she was in another department.
By Tracy, so she must have been promoted.
Or demoted.
Or demoted, yeah. She might have done. She might have had too many calls from me, and in the end, she got the sack for getting sick and tired of speaking to me. Now, I have got a fantastic strange but news. If you've got the jingle.
Oh crap! I don't, but I can have it here and just.
Sorry, I've thrown you into this one. I just read it. It might be funny.
Did. Shit. Hold on here. Okay.
Man claims Margaret Thatcher appeared in a cloud as a warning about looming EU referendum.
Oh boy.
A dad of 3 claims Margaret Thatcher appeared in a cloud as a warning about the looming EU referendum. Phil Stevens immediately thought the late Iron Lady's appearance could be linked to next month's, or actually it's this month's, EU referendum when he spotted the cloud in Portsmouth. Oh, blimey, it's where I live.
Oh, God.
One of the UK's main gateways in Europe. Portsmouth. Oh, man. The distinct shape of the milk-snatching Thatcher, can be seen in profile with the shape of her nose clearly protruding, because there's a picture above this thing here.
Right.
It doesn't look anything like it. The 37-year-old quickly took a picture of the bizarre shape on his phone to share it with friends, saying that he had spotted the controversial ex-Prime Minister in a cloud. Events manager Phil, who lives in Worrell, Merseyside, but travels all over the country with work, said the resemblance to Margaret Thatcher is uncanny. I was sitting in my van eating my lunch when I spotted the cloud. I thought of Thatcher straight away. It had the hair, the nose, everything. I couldn't believe it. I took a photograph of it straight away before it had the chance to change shape, and I shared it on social media. A lot of people agree with me.
So now, what is this EU referendum for those of us who don't know what the hell?
Well, it's basically it's something which is happening. It has already happened.
Yeah.
By the time of this podcast. But it is basically that the UK, a lot of people want to separate from the EU with regard to a lot of the rules and regulations that we have to adhere to, such as taking in migrants and things like that. And there's been a bit of a backlash with a lot of people feeling that they are fed up with being bossed about by people who aren't even ruling the country and don't even live in the country. And so obviously there's pros and cons. Yes, if we win, which of course you would know by now, then it would be the case that lots of migrants, they'll say, no, we can't take any more, because obviously you get a lot of the migrant issues coming from places like Syria. There's a lot of refugees, and it's an awful situation. And people are saying, because we are quite a small country, that we haven't got the room and all sorts of things like that. But of course, if we were to leave the EU, there's chances that there could be less business. There could be more of a chances of a sort of recession again until things settle down, and also trade with Europe may suffer quite a big deal. So it could put us in a bad financial situation. Obviously, it could be more unemployment, things like that. So it's a risk. I personally, I don't know what to decide. And obviously by now it has been decided, but I don't know. There's pros and cons. That's all I can say. But it should be interesting.
Wow.
It's quite difficult explaining something in the past tense when it hasn't happened yet. Do you know what I mean? I don't know whether I know you want to edit this out.
No, it's fine because we don't know what's happened yet, so we don't know.
Yeah. So what I'm saying is, but it's an interesting time for our country, and obviously, I'll give you more information when it comes my way.
Sounds good. Oh, it's here.
What's that you're looking for?
Oh. Okay, never mind. We're good. I'm good. Everything's cool.
Okay.
Yeah, sorry about that. Stupid
That's all right.
stuff. All right. Well, that is interesting. And, of course, I guess we'll be finding out. I don't know. Are we going to be like 15 days behind now because of the earlier we start, the more behind we are, if you think about it?
Yeah, well, it's from the point of this broadcast, this podcast, I think it would have been about a week after. Yeah. So, obviously, we will follow this up if people are interested.
Yeah,
and I'll certainly give my opinion,
we'll talk about it again. Yeah, just stay tuned.
Yeah, it is an interesting thing. It's quite a big thing for us. So,
yeah. Of course, by the time we talk about it, it'll be old news. Everybody already know about it. And they'll be like, why are they talking about it? Barely. Well,
yes, but then, we can always... talk about it in future podcasts, and I'll let you know what I think and see if there's any changes or any ramifications straight away.
Sounds good. Well, what do you want to do?
What I want to do, we don't say the news. Do you want to say, how about a prank call topic? We haven't done one with Switchboard. Unless you want some music, or what do you want to do?
Switch sounds good.
What do we got? We haven't got many choices, but any of those, if you fancy any of those, go for it.
Okay, we have two. We will play the Whack-It. We'll play the Steve Penk. Steve Penk.
Okay, cool.
Prank caller
yeah, Steve
in the
Penk.
UK.
Cool. Nice one.
Yeah. So, if you don't know his stuff, here you go.
Oh, Valley Reynolds.
Oh, great. Is that the party people?
Yeah.
Yeah. Have you got any clowns there?
May I ask who's calling?
Yeah, it's Steve Penk.
Oh, hi. No, we don't have any clowns right now.
Oh, it's just I need one for a gig, you see.
What is it that you need?
Well, we've got the company Christmas party, and we need some entertainment.
Oh, no, we don't do any of that.
Oh,
we
dear.
just do party supplies. We just do tables, chairs, linens, and that kind of stuff.
Oh, really? What can you do for us?
Well, tables, chairs, linens.
Right, you've got nobody there that can, dress up in a gorilla suit and, do some backflips for us, falling over stuff,
We cannot accommodate you. Do not call here again.
Well, I don't like threats like that, so...
I'm not threatening you. I'm just asking you, do not call down here again. We are closed. We are not open for business today.
Hang on a minute. You're offering a service here, and I'm calling for a service.
We do not offer the service that you want, sir. You need to call somebody else.
Well, what can you...
Please do not call us again. What? Do not call down here again. Understand?
Can I help you?
Ooh, you're a bit touchy over there, aren't you? Who's this now I'm talking to?
We are closed for the day.
What do you mean? You're open now? You just picked up the phone, haven't you?
I am closed for the day.
Yeah, what's your problem? You're out the wrong side of the bed this morning.
Pardon?
So what can you do for me then for a party?
Nothing.
Hey?
Listen, I'm selling the place.
Well, you'll be lucky if you find a buyer at this rate. So how do you make money, you people?
We make our money.
Yeah, I mean, I call up for some service. I get all this nonsense down the phone. Hello? Oh, my God.
Yeah, you're not going to get much out of us Americans.
No, I love the mood switch, which is the name of the title. How she was, as soon as she realises it was a crank call, she just whole persona changes in quite a dramatic way. So, I think that's quite a funny one.
I wonder if they were really closed.
What's that?
I wonder if they were really closed.
No, I don't think. Well, I don't know. But it just seems funny that she did change straight away as soon as he started going on about backflips and stuff. It was, no business to be made, so I don't want to know. Yeah. That's a weird thing, but... Steve Penk, great, very funny guy, and we've got quite a few of his calls, so it's going to be
Now, of
funny
course,
to play some.
You guys had a little bit of incident with a prank call in the UK in, what was it, 2012?
Yeah, I mean, I'll quickly mention this because it's things are kind of getting a bit better now in the UK. If you're not aware, about 2 years ago, there was a caller from Australia who rang up the royal family, and they wanted to speak to somebody, and the situation was, because this caller got through to a royal hospital, this woman decided to kill herself, and of course it had a huge effect in the media, and suddenly prank calls were kind of, you should be doing this,
right.
And all the people in the UK who do prank calls, who we feature, people like Steve Penk, Robin Galloway, they all kind of got quite kind of tapped on the shoulders from the powers that be, saying, no, you can't do this anymore.
Right.
And it was a shame, because obviously this form of comedy, which I've always enjoyed, was pretty much stopped for about 2 years.
It was, right? And you thought it was gone for good.
I'm surprised, actually. But luckily, the two main callers, although I have to say Steve Penk does most of his calls at the moment he's playing are still older ones. But the other prime caller is a guy called Robin Galloway, who's very, very funny. And he's back, going well. He's doing 5 new calls a week. Very funny stuff. They're still a little bit less, shall we say, controversial, a little bit cautious.
I've noticed that.
But they are, I think that at least some of them are pretty good still. You don't have to be too, I don't know, it's difficult, isn't it? I mean, if it's cautious, it can be not so interesting, but I think some of them are pretty good. So, yeah, we're getting back on track. But if you listen to any of the old shows from the old podcast, I was saying, this is the end and this is it. And but mind you, they were saying it themselves. I'd like to find that audio of Steve Penk when he talked about it, and he said basically he thought that prank calls in the UK are over.
Yes,
I've got it.
I have that audio as well. Do you want to play that?
Well, as it fits in with what we're talking about, if you want to chuck it on, is that all right?
Yes. Yeah, just give me a second here. Doing stuff on the fly like we used to. Yeah. Hold on here. Just gotta. I've got it here. Stupid hard drive has to boot here. Somewhere. Yeah, you should. You're the one who sent it to me.
Yeah, we'll just come a quick look. Let's have a look. Prank called Death, Steve Penk. I've got it.
Yeah, that's it.
I'll chuck it on your Dropbox as well.
I think I had it under Steve Penk.
For listeners, we often just do this off the cuff, which actually I think is a great fun thing for the show. We would just suddenly talk about something and think, oh, let's find that and chuck it on, which is what we're doing. So this is like the old days.
By the way, don't bother with the Dropbox. I got it here.
Oh, you got? Yep. I was sending it over, but you got it fine.
Yeah, okay.
You have 2 copies now, but you can delete it.
Okay, here you go.
Over the decade.
Oh no, that's not it. Oh yeah,
no, that might have been that was it.
That is it. Yeah, this is just the whole story.
Yeah.
Which is okay. We'll just play it.
Okay. Over the decades, the radio wind-up has claimed countless victims. Celebrity and status count for little when a DJ comes calling. You've made 1 or 2 prank calls in your time.
1 or 2, yeah.
Would you have made this one?
In all honesty, I probably would.
Steve Penk has made a whole career out of it. His show got through to Tony Blair. This case, though, is unprecedented.
I personally think there'll be huge fallout. I think it will probably be, for want of a better phrase, the death of the wind-up phone call. I think Ofcom will wrap it in so much red tape that it will make it almost impossible to get these things on the air.
How aware are you of the rules when you're making a prank call? Or are you thinking about the ratings and the entertainment value?
You are thinking of the ratings and the entertainment value, but the rules have changed over recent years. Ofcom have really come down on this now, and when you do a wind-up phone call, you have to get written permission, not just verbal permission. You have to get written permission from the person that you're winding up before you can play it on the air.
The rules here are similar to those in Australia, governing the likes of 2 Day FM.
It looks as if they probably did break the Australian rules, but I think what they were guilty of is not looking past the idea of mocking the royal family, which they would obviously see as fair game, and completely looked through anyone else who might be involved. So, you know, if there's culpability, I think it's in that area.
Most wind-up calls end well. One of Steve Penk's victims enjoyed it so much, the call was played at his funeral.
Oh, wow.
I said, we're trying to run a public library here and you're...
Ronnie Buckley.
And you're stealing books.
You? Put all your writing, will you?
Hey?
Put all your writing.
I beg your pardon?
I said, put it in writing.
The irate man was Ronnie Buckley. His family have given Sky News permission to play the call.
This is Steve Penk from Key 103, Ronnie.
Hey?
You know, all those
I remember that
hundreds
one.
of calls
That was a good one.
with people like that, and some of a similar age, you know, along the way, people have asked for the father to be wound up. You know, could have had a heart attack, and it could have been me.
A thought shared by many who push the boundaries in radio. Tom Parmenter, Sky News.
Yeah, that's pretty much it.
Yeah, that was interesting, but I mean, it's you know, that I think that Ronnie Buckley one, I think that's the one with the library book, and it's funny how I think with a prank, you know, it's always, you never know quite what to expect, and this is another thing we can feature at some shows in the future where we've got examples of where calls have gone very wrong. And we have played in the past. But like I said, we are playing stuff again because this is a new show for new people as well as existing. There was a guy with Robin Galloway who played a call, and this guy completely, utterly just flew off into one. He wanted money, he wanted compensation.
Yeah.
And it's just so interesting how people can, you know, react in a way which you'd think, well, you know, it's not as if it's a person, it's just a bit of fun, but some people just don't get it, and that's the thing. And I think that's what I think is what makes it interesting, because sometimes it's the unpredictability of how you react yourself to an unusual situation. That's what I think, anyway, for what it's worth.
I agree 100%. All right, well, I think we have time for a song, and I think 5 more minutes of bullshit, and then...
Okay, sounds good.
We'll have to call it. We're going to go with a bit of Creed here on KVAN. See? There you go. Blooper, man.
There you go.
Right there. On the Switch here on K...
No.
KIMB. KIMB is what it is.
You're going to forget the bloody name of your title. Whatever.
Fuck it.
Yeah, that's it. That's the one.
Fuck it. All right. Well, here you go. KIMB. We'll be back in just a couple of minutes.
At times life is wicked and I just can't see the light in the shadow.
All right, that's Creed with Don't Stop Dancing. Mike, don't stop dancing. You look really good in those shoes there. No, I'm just kidding.
Oh, gotta do what I gotta do.
All right. Luckily, it is not a gay song, thank God. All right, well, we got a link for you. Go ahead and nail him with it.
All right, basically, in that last audio link, they talked about Ronnie Buckley, who died. Big fan of Steve Penk, and he featured the audio of the prank at his funeral. So we thought we'd actually give the call-in question a quick play for you to enjoy.
I like it.
Hello?
Hello, can I speak to Mr. Cooper, please?
Sorry, he doesn't live here.
Hello, Mr. Cooper?
I say he doesn't live here.
Ronnie Cooper?
Ronnie Cooper doesn't live here.
So there's no Mr. Cooper there?
No. You got the wrong number.
Oh, sorry, it's Ronnie Buckley I want.
This is Ronnie Buckley.
Is that Ronnie Buckley speaking?
Yeah.
It's John Taylor here from the library.
Uh-huh.
We called round last week about the book about Stalin.
Lad brought it in last weekend.
Well, I've not seen it anywhere. We're still missing it.
Well, he brought it in and put it down there.
Well, I've got the records here. It's £147 yours for the overdue book.
Well, look, he brought it in last weekend.
Right, that's £147 then. Could you get it to us as soon as you can?
No, I'll have to look for it.
I mean, the situation is obviously, you know, you've had it for about 2 years now, haven't you?
Rubbish.
It must be at least 2 years.
No, it's not.
What did you do with it?
I haven't had a card to you.
Well, there's jam stains all over the pages. What have you been doing?
What?
Jam.
There's jam stains all over the page. ages.
Yeah, what have you been doing with it?
You just told me you hadn't had it.
Yes, well, that's obviously that must be the one we got back then. Because we only got one copy. I mean, I thought we had two, but it must be just the one copy.
But you only make your mind whether you've got it back or you haven't got it back. Don't start coming to me for it for you.
Well, don't start getting on your high horse with me, young man.
No, don't you start getting to me,
Young
either.
man.
You haven't had it back and then it's full of jam stains.
Well, I'm telling you that we have got it back and there's jam stains all over it. What have you been doing?
I've been doing nothing with it.
You've been eating...
Listen.
Hey, what? £147 then?
Yeah, well, send your bill.
Well, I mean, how soon can you pay it?
I can't pay it.
Well, can't you pay sort of,
I could pay nothing.
a couple of quid a week?
I could pay nothing.
Well, why didn't you return the book then?
Because it was just a mistake. It was forgotten about.
Well, you know, I mean...
I haven't been here 2 years, so don't give me that crap.
Well, we're trying...
What accent is that? Do you know?
Oh, some Northern England accent.
I love it.
Beg your pardon? Yeah. I said we're trying to run a public library here and you're...
Yeah, quite all right.
And you're stealing books.
Who?
You.
Put that in writing, will you?
Hey?
Put that in writing.
I beg your pardon?
I said put it in writing.
I can't hear you.
Oh, yeah, well, wash your ears out there.
So I'll leave it with you then.
You leave it with me, yeah, but put it in, send a letter in writing that I've been stealing books, will you?
Yeah, stop shouting, you silly man.
I'm not shouting.
Yeah, you were shouting.
No, well, I'm deaf as well, so...
Oh, you're deaf and stupid, are you?
I want you to put what in writing. You call me a thief, you call me stupid.
I did not.
What's it in writing?
You started this argument.
Oh, no, I didn't.
I'm afraid you did.
No.
I've got witnesses.
You say you haven't had it back?
I've got witnesses.
Well, carry on. Bring them with you.
Well, listen, there's not only sort of jam stains all over it, there's egg stains and things.
So I'm accused of stealing, I'm accused of having my breakfast on it.
What have you been doing with it?
Nothing with it.
Nothing with it? Right then, OK, well, I'll leave that with you then, Mr. Buckley.
No, I'm leaving it with you.
All right, and we'll be round with the police later, obviously.
Oh, all right.
You know, bang you up for a few days.
Yeah, right.
But I've had a letter from Gillian.
Who's Gillian?
You know, that daughter of yours?
Yeah.
You do remember her, don't you, Gillian?
Yeah.
Well, she's written to me.
Has she?
This is Steve Penk on it.
Hey?
Hey, you're really going there, weren't you, Ronnie?
You are.
Is there anything you want to say to her, Ronnie?
Well, she knows what I want to say, but I can't say it. Not if you're on radio.
Yeah, you what, Ronnie?
You're like a swine.
See you, Ronnie.
Right, big one now.
He probably died laughing, that guy.
That was brilliant, I know. At least he had a good sense of humour.
Yes, he did.
It was funny. You dropped something in the middle of that, and I said, I won't take it personally.
That was the off-air microphone, luckily, and
okay,
nobody's going to hear that.
Oh, that's all right, good. It's only me that had to be the recipient of that particular audio dynamite in my right ear.
All right, but we have about 5 minutes left. Don't know if there's anything else you want.
Oh, do you want to finish off on a song tonight? What do you want to do?
Yeah, except I have to be here to say goodbye, so, like, yeah.
Oh, that's true. Okay, that's fair enough.
Yeah.
I don't know. What could we do for the final 5 minutes? Unless you want to do another prank or, anything else you can think of? I'm trying to think. What can we say? What can we talk about? No pressure. I've still got the Margaret Thatcher thing in my thing. That's a pretty bizarre, strange bit news. I will quickly say that basically there is a Twitter link called it's Telegraph Strange News, and it's very good if you do want to find some strange bit news. But this is a topic that we've sort of had in the past, and it's one of those things that always seems to come back again and again because, you know, the most oddest, strange things can happen out there, and I think that's actually what keeps it entertaining. But I don't know if there's any other sort of locations of funny news. Then if you want to send us a tweet, I'll certainly look up some of those comments and see whether I can put anything on the show. Our Twitter link, as if you're probably not aware, which you're probably not yet because it's new, and it's only formed today, is at the Switch Pod, where obviously we'll put links in for the show. We'll put anything relevant,
actually,
and I'll try and also. And what I'll do is I'll retweet
Friday.
all the strange. I was going to say I'll retweet all the strange bit news through there as well, so that'd be cool.
Yeah. It was formed on Friday. It's Monday's show now.
What was that? Oh, that's true. Yeah.
Yeah. I hope I can get it up by Friday. I should. I'm supposed to be going out of town Saturday, so that's going to be really tight.
Okay.
I'll have to probably be shutting down the station Saturday. Everybody's like, what are you talking about? It's Monday already. Then I will have shut down the station Saturday, so now you know why you couldn't hear anything on Saturday.
Yeah. But we'll get there. We might have a few teething problems, might know, until we're all kind of doing what we're doing. But it's going to be good. It's going to be fun.
I want to play something I found.
All right, what's that? Oh, no. The return of.
Yeah. Nobody's going to get this now.
I'm Diane Ream.
Hello, dear. It's old Mrs. Galloway here. I'm 89. Can you hear me all right?
Good morning, Lyd. So good to meet you.
When do you want me to start?
What are you saying?
It's my friend Ina. She put me on to you, you know.
Think about the backlash you've already heard against raising that minimum wage to $9.50.
I get a bit bloated at my age. I'm 89, you know.
It's as though the country is stuck and women are bigger stuck than men.
I just got my hearing aid back from the menders. Hello?
I think people want to know who you are and where you have been and how you've gotten where you are.
Describe yourself to me. I want to mother you.
My girlfriends called me bossy. Not the boys. The girls call me bossy.
Will you come round and suck my toes? Yes. Yes.
If you could tone it down a little.
I'm sorry to have wasted your time.
I still think that's so good today.
I forget how many of these silly comedy things I did for the show. I did so many. Of course, if you're not familiar with Robin Galloway's Old Mrs. Galloway, which is the eccentric old lady from Scotland, and then, of course, most people in the USA, I think Diane Ream is
at least who listen to NPR
universal.
anyway. You have to be a certain type of person to listen to NPR.
Yeah. Well, anyway, she has featured on one or two of the old shows, and it sounds like she may be back to a degree. If she's still,
I think she's still
on the radio. Is she still going at the moment?
Still on. I haven't checked NPR in a long time, but
I have to see how she sounds. I'll have to try and feature her to some degree and
you look her up on YouTube. I'm sure you can find her latest shows.
Yes, I think she does post them on YouTube.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah, go ahead. Do some more.
That could be a real treat for us.
Yes.
Yes.
God. Well, we have about 30 seconds left, so I want to thank you so much for tuning in.
Thank you. That's been good
fun. You can find this as a podcast at switch.podhoster.com, or there's a link to the station there on the page. If you're listening to this on a podcast, check out the station and check it out. There's pranks every hour, at the top of every hour, like we used to do, old days. So
good stuff, yeah.
Good stuff. Definitely plenty of entertainment there for your ass. And old Mrs. Galloway's ass. Well, we're back tomorrow, I'm guessing, so we'll catch you guys. Guy is here tomorrow, actually. So, yay! He'll be back. Or he'll be here. So, Mr. Intro himself. And Michael Ball, of course. Ian Reed is my name. Oh, boy, there's a blooper. See you guys.
Oh, you go again.
See you guys later.